Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend, and I did, and was rather hot, so I don't actually have a project share today. I went shopping, and I've got a Tuesday morning and a small Walmart haul to share instead. And I've got pink fingers. Can you see that? Lovely and pink, and you'll know why in a minute. But as I say, it was incredibly hot this weekend, and when it's hot, my paper isn't very, it just feels damp in your hands, and I just didn't really feel like doing that much crafting. So rather than have a load of wavy looking cards, I thought I'll share a haul instead. So first up, and go with the biggest and Tuesday morning, and it's the Freebird pack. And I think I actually already have this one. It was $4, supposed to be 15, and it's Photo Play. It has some gorgeous patterns in it, and it also has some stickers. If I move it around that way, you'll be able to see more. I do apologise for that. I just dropped my camera so that you can see things a lot better. But that's basically what's going on in that, and it was $4. And while I was in there, I did actually say to the manageress, it is Tuesday morning, going to stop selling craft items because there was barely anything on the shelves, and the stuff that used to be hanging out on the shelves was round on the clearance section, hence this being $4. And she said, no, it's just that we don't get much of that stuff in very often, so we've just looking a bit empty on the shelves and move the stuff around there. Personally, I didn't believe it, but here's my next one. 24 single-sided papers. This is Echo Park, and it was $5.50. And basically, those patterns on the front are the papers that are inside. They've got a sort of slightly vintage vibe to the colour theme, but of course things like that you can also use for Christmas. I love things like that. Just great papers. I mean, springtime, Easter, or birthday sort of thing. So I thought that was a really lovely pad, and that was $5.50. So there's $9.50 that I spent. And then next up, I've got two of these because we're getting into the season of Halloween. And when I'm doing journal pages and little books, I quite like to use black because, as you can see, my hands are always mucky. And if I'm playing around or doing something, I would actually hate to spoil the cover or the page. So I tend to do a lot of stuff in black that's for me. And this should have been $15, and it was $4.99 a pack. You get 40 sheets, and it's 180 GSM, which isn't the heaviest weight. So that price actually surprises me a little. But it's by Violet Studio. So I got two of those, and I'll spread those. And then, let's skip to Walmart now. I got this. Can you see that? That is a bee paper. Yes, absolute bargain. This is why my fingers are pink. And it's £140. It's 300 GSM, and you're getting 50 sheets of 9x12 in Walmart. $9.97. Comparable across the internet, you would be spending $40 to $60 on this. So that was an absolute bargain, and I did pick up four. So I'm only showing one, but absolutely gorgeous. And the reason my fingers are pink is because I was splashing around with a little bit of watercolour. And there you can see it. It is lovely paper. Look at how thick it is. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So if you're somebody who likes doing watercolour backgrounds, or just watercolouring backgrounds like that, so you can die cut flowers, it always looks fabulous because it's such good quality. So really surprised. In fact, I was a little bit shocked to see that on the shelves in Walmart, and really glad that I grabbed it. Right, next up is back to Tuesday morning, and $4.99. normally $9.99, and this is the medium weight, and it's Yupo, and the measurements on it, look at that, 12 inches by 47 inches. That's incredibly cheap for Yupo. So if you're not messing around with alcoholics and they've still got that in Tuesday morning, well, you know how much it is to buy a pack of Yupo. So that's an absolute bargain for that amount. I'm trying to think how many sheets that you normally get in a pack. I think they usually come 5 by 7. I'm not going to do the mathematics on that, not this early in the morning anyway. But it's quite a few sheets that you'll get in for $4.99. So I did get the Yupo on the roll. Next up, back to Walmart, and I got myself some ribbon. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and turn it in the light. It's kind of iridescent white. Unicorny. Yeah, think unicorny again. Because if you remember a couple of weeks ago, I showed you a couple of really sparkly rolls that I got from there. It was absolutely gorgeous. That's off rate, and I think that was $1.47. So not a bad price. And then next up, back to Tuesday morning, and I got the Royal Langnickel watercolours for $4.99. I may actually have to move something so that my camera's not getting blurred. There we go, that's a bit better. So you get 12 tubes. I don't know how much is in a tube. It might be 2 ounces. But you get all those colours, and of course you can mix them. But I thought that was a really good price, because Royal Langnickel watercolours, they're not that bad really. And of course you can always squeeze a little bit into a squirty bottle, give it a good shake, and you've got a nice spray ink, if you're not wanting to spray with mica, because a lot of sprays, as you know, they've got mica in them, and they're very pretty, but it does come off, and it comes off on your hands. So if you can squirt a little bit of that into a squirty bottle, and if you've only got one bottle, just do it one at a time and rinse your bottle out. You can make some really nice effects. So I thought that was, you know, an absolute bargain for $4.99, so I got that one. And then I have loads of these pink, gold, I think I've got purples and blacks, and they've reduced them to $2.50 in Tuesday morning. So I was really pleased to get my hands on that, because it really does stick really well. And if you're using quite plain paper and you're making rosettes, then you can just run, because this is adhesive, you can just run a border before you cut your rosettes out, and you've got a lovely sort of like glitter edge. So for me, that was really cheap, and you can see you get a huge amount on a roll. So that was a bargain. And next up, back to Walmart, and I thought I'd try some Eileen's jewellery glaze. Never ever tried it before. I do like to use my UV resin, and of course glossy accents, and I've got various other things, but I just thought I'd give that a chance, because it says that it dries absolutely crystal clear. So we'll find out, won't we? Because I'll use that one on camera. We'll find out how crystal clear Eileen's glaze really is. And then back to Tuesday morning, and I got these, and you're thinking, what on earth are those? And that's what I thought. I looked at them and I thought, poke tools, that's what they're going to be. $3.99, and they are actually knitting needles. Can you believe that? There are 20 pieces in there. And if you remember, I got these flowers from AliExpress, which I said I was going to create like a little garden pot of flowers, and they've got the hole in the bottom, and I'm just going to cut these in half, because that's incredibly long for a poke tool. I think that's about 10 inches, and then I'll be able to just insert those, put a bit of UV resin in, and my poke tools will all be in one little pot with a flower top. And of course I can make a couple and give them away. So I thought those were pretty cool for the money. So if you're into making poke tools, make sure you look on the knitting and yarn section in Tuesday morning. And I think they were supposed to be $9.99. So for, you know, making the equivalent, once they're cut in half, of 40 poke tools, that's pretty good. And then next up, and I haven't taken it out of the package yet because I pretty much know how these behave, because they're exactly the same as Touch 5 markers, but I needed some reds and these were $7.99, so I got the red colours so I can do some flowers and stuff when I want to, and you can see a rose there. And you get 6 pieces for $7.99. That for me, you know, compared to my Touch 5, is still expensive, but I thought while I was there and they were there, I just thought I'd get them because I do run out of a lot of the colours that I use in my Touch 5, and you can buy them as individuals on AliExpress, but then I've got to wait for them to be delivered, so I just thought I would grab those. Right, so that's what I've got for you today. That's it. Me and my heat exhaustion. So I'm going to be up tomorrow with MXR, which is who I should have done today. And let's see what we can get up to with that. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, all links below. Bye.